Buenas noches. Creo que hoy debería decirte buenas noches. Porque... bueno, estoy jugando de noche. Mira, es de noche. Así que... hoy es buenas noches. Bueno. La primera parte... estuvo bien. Realmente me tuvo intrigado. Me tuvo... tú ya lo sabrás, seguramente. Y si no, mira el otro vídeo. Me tuvo inquietado. Y... me gustó seguir al narrador. A veces me tocaba un poco las narices porque me interrumpía cuando hablaba. Pero en general, bien. Bien narrador. Pero... creo que puede estar aún más interesante. Aunque dio una gran lección. Bueno, no lección. Como... me gustó el mensaje que transmitió el juego. El control y todo eso. Está guay, está guay. No sé si he acabado de pillarlo todo. Por desgracia, no soy una mente brillante. Así que... bueno, a lo que iba es que... si no recuerdo mal... había dos otros caminos posibles. Uno es las dos primeras puertas, coger la de la derecha en vez de la de la izquierda, como te dice el narrador. Y por otra parte, donde pone escape, si no recuerdo mal, en vez de entrar a la sala de control mental. Y creo que desobedecer al narrador posiblemente sea mucho más intenso o más potente que seguirle. Así que quiero averiguarlo. Sin más dilación, Stanley Parable.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Y aquí llegamos a la primera decisión. Bien, vamos a la derecha esta vez.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it. Y Stanley lo sabía perfectamente. En plan, te la vas a ganar. Me está diciendo, te la vas a ganar.
Oh. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Vale. Simply stood here. I simply stood here.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Really
but
worth it.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Vale, supongo que eso me lleva en el otro camino, el camino del narrador. Tipo, eres un chico rebelde y te has ido por la derecha, pero todavía tienes la oportunidad de redimirte y ir por el camino de la izquierda, que es el de los buenos. ¿Eh que sí? Pues no. Así que, por aquí.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, narrator. Oh, narrator. Oh. Eso, aquí. Pero yo no soy Stanley. No mientas. Si estás mintiendo ahora, para. Vale. Vale, es como alguien está haciendo algo por aquí. No sé. Bueno, vamos. Sigamos por ahí. Solo veo un camino viable, aunque no sé cómo se... A ver. No saltes del cargo, al montacargas, mientras se mueve. Te causará la muerte. Ajá. Penalización por mal uso del montacargas, 1000. Penalización por saltar del montacargas, 5000. Well, dile a un muerto que te pague. ¿A qué me
Look,
tiro?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
¿Me tiro?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Me
I
tiro.
realize that but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job,
I
Stanley.
can't handle
Everyone thinks
control.
you're very powerful.
La presión me superó. Bien. Voy a hacer un salto.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
¿Qué me dices? ¿Pero qué me dices? Nunca.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not
right
the correct
door.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it.
Wow.
Perfectly
Yes,
admired.
This room. What a beautiful room. But eager
What
to get
a
back to
beautiful
business, Stanley
blue
took the
room.
first open door on his left. Stanley
Blue
was
is
so
my
bad at
favorite
following
number.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Vale. Estamos aquí otra vez. Esta vez no me
Stanley, I
entiendo.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
¡Oh, sí! No.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, Dios mío, esto se está volviendo siniestro. Igual el jefe es una jefa, en realidad.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who the hell is her? Ups, uy, me estoy tirando a esa puerta oscura sin mirar, a ver. Igual hay otro. Tengo que ir ahí, ¿no? Supongo. Estaba ya caminando sin pensar. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, me cago en la puta.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No puedo poner mi fe en otro. ¿Y si doy la...? No. No puedo poner mi fe en otro. ¿Y por qué se mueve esa luz si no hay viento? ¿La acaban de instalar o qué? Puta. Acaba de haber un terremoto. El edificio se... No. Esa luz no debería moverse. Vale que hace un efecto súper dramático, pero... Que no. A ver si puedo desenchufar el
Stanley
teléfono.
picked up
¡Oh!
the phone. A white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
Estaba en el suelo.
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Pero ¿qué es esto? ¿El show de Truman?
White, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Oh.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just
Wait a
see...
second.
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yes.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Choice.
Is the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? Practice. Siento que no haya subtítulos. Yo no he hecho el juego.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Todo el mundo sabe que a los cocodrilos les encantan las corbatas. Por eso no hay ejecutivos en el Amazonas.
And whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Perfectísimo.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
I see.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do
Danger
would have been.
everywhere.
This way, please.
Danger, danger everywhere. Is it dangerous? ¿Es esto peligroso también, No. Igual puedo coger el teléfono. Uy, no. Menos mal que no ha pasado nada. Morcha, ni idea. Oh, son gráficos. ¿Hay un proyector en el techo? Sabía que no era una lámpara normal. Vale. Pues volvamos atrás. Y vamos a entrar por esa puerta, a ver si puedo, no sé. Vaya porrazo me he dado. Arriba, ¿no? Oh, no.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Suerte que me he tirado antes, porque ahora no hay manera. Y no hay botón de saltar, te lo digo yo. Me lo han vallado todo, como si fuera un niño. Es que no puedo suicidarme si me da la gana. Si no me da la gana, iba a decir. Si no me da la gana, no me suicido. No, a ver. Holy shit.